Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now guys, plenty of videos to come on this particular topic, of course, and in this particular instance I am happy to report to you a bit of good news. But let us take a leisurely stroll to that news, and let us start it off from 2003. So in 2003, you guys will recall that the United States of America was in Iraq and in the throes of a war. So round about this period of the year, I think it was on the 14th of December, we had an American official who has now become famous or infamous for the words that he uttered on that day. So on the 14th of December 2003, a guy called Paul Bremer, an official of the Bush administration then, which was the administration they had then, came onto the national media space to utter these words: "Ladies and gentlemen, we got him." So every time and any time that this guy's name recurs in the media space, it recurs only for those words, for that statement: "Ladies and gentlemen, we got him." So now, with that guys, I bring you this. Breaking: Nigerian government orders release of Sowore and Dasuki. So that's the headline. Breaking: Nigerian government orders release of Sowore and Dasuki. So now let's now find out exactly what is going on here. The federal government has ordered the release of former National Security Advisor NSA Sambo Dasuki and convener of Revolution Now Omoyele Sowore. The Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation, AGF, Abubakar Malami, disclosed this in a statement released on Tuesday. Malami said the decision to release Sowore and his co-accused was in compliance with the bail granted the duo by the court. The two defendants are enjoined to observe the conditions of their bail and refrain from engaging in any act that is inimical to public peace and national security, as well as their ongoing trial, which will run its course in accordance with the laws of the land. The statement reads: "Recall that Sowore has been in custody of the Department of State Services DSS since he called for a revolution against the current government earlier in the year." So now this is now the short and to the point article that carries this very weighty news. So Sambo Dasuki and Omoyele Sowore have been released from the clutches of Mallam Buhari and his cabal. So it is really the pressure that the public are mounting on these people that has finally broken their back. And of course, I started this video off with "Ladies and gentlemen, we got him." Ladies and gentlemen, we did get them, but we have not gotten them fully yet, because these people are known to be wily and devious and unyielding. So of course we still have to be on guard for as long as these people are in charge. So ladies and gentlemen, we got them, but then of course they are coming back for you, and there is absolutely no questioning that. And of course, really, what's really now tipped this particular narrative is an American representative present in the Sowore trial on the day that he appeared in court most recently. So now this is now the tipping point now, because this is now taking an international dimension, and this regime is one that cannot brook scrutiny, is one that cannot brook scrutiny, and it is one that cannot survive scrutiny, because of course you know that they're just brutal and clueless. So rather than have the eyes of the world on them, they have hurriedly released these people to then say, okay, we have released them, so look the other way and go to China and be talking about human rights abuse there, or Myanmar, or wherever. Just leave us alone to continue to loot and brutalize our own people. It's effectively the move that's been made here. Conversations in the comment section, ladies and gentlemen, we got them. What says you? Come share thoughts about this now big development within the Nigerian space. Omoyele Sowore does get to spend Christmas with his family after all, and hurrah to that is what I have to say. Come tell me what you have to say in the comment section, but before you do that, click on the red subscribe button so it turns grey. The bell button notifies you every time I drop a new video. Then come tell me what you are making of this huge news. It is a huge news Dasuki, who we all thought that this guy was determined to see rot in jail, to see die in jail, has been released, and Omoyele Sowore, more importantly, has also been released. So now, what have they been released? At least the order for their release has been given. So if that order has been effected, and I don't think any of these people would dare go against Buhari, but the subsequent videos will then look at why it requires Buhari to give the order for the release of these people. So is Buhari the alpha and omega in that country, and is Buhari the law of the country? Is really the subsequent videos that we're going to be doing on this topic. But in this instance, it's a celebratory video to celebrate the release of these two chaps, Omoyele Sowore and Dasuki. I am no huge fan of either of them. I'm not a huge fan of Omoyele Sowore. I do like some of the things that he does, and I'm definitely not a fan of Dasuki, but I am a fan of the rule of law, and I'm a fan of human rights. So this is really the point of my celebration, and this is where I am coming at it. So now, come tell me where you are coming at it. I know a lot of you, of course, are Sowore diehards, but I'm sure you will allow me the space not to be as much of a fan of Sowore as you are. Yes, of course, I agree with a lot of the things that he does, but I am a lot of the things that he does I do not agree with as well, and that is fair enough. That is not a call to attack, so don't come for me. That's just me giving you my own honest appraisal of the chap. But what I am fighting for is his right to have an opinion in his own country, because we must have the right to free speech in that country. Otherwise, we do not have a country. So conversations about all this in the comment section, as I said. So I'll leave you here. Carry on with you in the comment section, but here I say peace.